Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff suggested to have science-based plan to cope with persistent issue after Cincinnati Open exit. A veteran tennis coach best known for mentoring the Williams sisters has advised Coco Gauff to revise two key elements of her game amid a challenging time for the American. Gauff has endured a lackluster couple of months following a historic win at the French Open, her second Grand Slam triumph. Serena Williams' former coach has suggested what Coco Gauff needs to fix in her game. Rick Matchy, 70, took to X recently to pinpoint two glaring weaknesses in Gauff's game and suggested what she needs to do to fix those. Coco will be okay as she fights and knows how to play. But to ever breathe rare air, she has to address the alarming red flare. Matchy wrote. According to Matchy, Gauff needs a science-based plan to improve her second serve and forehand, as they are prone to breaking down under extreme pressure. She is at a career crossroad with the second serve and forehand, but needs a science-based plan. Matchy continued. This will not magically go away and bubbles up more under extreme pressure that particular day. Matchy, a seven-time USPTA National Coach of the Year, has been among Gauff's biggest supporters. Last year, he predicted that the American would one day climb to the top of the rankings. Her wide serve to the deuce chord is one of the best in the world, but then in the same breath, we're talking about she leads the WTA Tour in double faults, he said. So there's a disconnect. Matchy went on to suggest what scientific measures could be adopted by Gauff to be more dominant. Her racket on her serve. The leg drive doesn't initiate the racket at the right time, but keeping her weight back longer with the platform and starting brand new. There's no doubt that, with myself and Dr. Gordon, an expert in biomechanics, this could be solved immediately, Matchy said. After implementing these changes, Matchy has predicted Gauff could be number one for a long time. I think not only could Coco become number one, which she probably will anyways, I think she could stay there for a long time, because her backbone is better than her backhand, and she's an Olympic sprinter with a racket in her hand. Matchy stressed how Coco Gauff has performed in the 2025 season. Earlier this year, Gauff became the first American woman to win the French Open since 2015, when Serena Williams took home the title. Notably, she defeated world number one Aryna Sabalenka in a thrilling three-set final to bring home the title. After a few lackluster weeks following her success at Roland Garros, including a first-round loss at Wimbledon, Gauff found form again at the ongoing Cincinnati Open, where she made the quarterfinals. However, the 21-year-old was ousted by the number 7 seed, Jasmine Paolini, in a tight three-set encounter. Bouncing back with brains and biomechanics, Coco Gauff's science-based reset. 1. Redefining resilience when sport meets science. Coco Gauff isn't a player who backs down. After her historic second Grand Slam win, the 2025 French Open, expectations surged. Yet, championships often usher in scrutiny, and it's in those moments that champions are tested. At the Cincinnati Open, Jasmine Paolini knocked her out in a tight quarterfinal match, repeating a pattern. Serve failures and forehand inconsistencies resurfacing in high-pressure stretches. The message was clear. Raw talent isn't enough. Something more systematic is needed. Enter Rick Matchy, the esteemed coach behind Serena and Venus Williams. He didn't just offer encouragement. He prescribed a science-based plan to fix Coco's second serve and forehand under pressure. This is where modern performance meets old-school grit. PFSN. 2. Under the microscope. What needs fixing? A. The second serve under stress. Coco's serve can dazzle and then implode. In her Cincinnati match loss to Paolini, she logged 16 double faults and had a subpar first serve percentage of 54%. Add in 62 unforced errors, and it's clear the pressure points are painfully obvious. Essentially sports. +1. B. Forehand fumbles in tense moments. Her forehand, once a reliable weapon, has often gone missing when she needs it most. A lack of consistency off her dominant side makes her vulnerable in key points. Matchy identifies both as deeply connected and needing a methodical fix, not just confidence boosts. PFSN. Tennis Infinity. 3. What would a science-based plan look like? It's not about magic or quick fixes, but about measurable, biomechanics-informed recalibration. 1. Biomechanics analysis with experts. Together with a biomechanics specialist, like Dr. Gordon, whom Machi mentions, Gauff could undergo a data-driven review. Paddle and arm positions, timing, weight distribution, and leg drive. The goal is to rebuild from the ground up, keeping her weight back longer with the platform and starting brand new. PFSN. 2. Serve mechanics rewiring. The wide serve she hits to the deuce court is stellar, but contradictory when she also leads the WTA Tour in double faults. That dichotomy suggests a disconnect between intention and execution. Fixing that timing and body alignment may transform her serve from volatile to reliable. PFSN. 3. Forehand refinement under pressure. On the front foot, Gauff needs to rebuild muscle memory that holds up when the tension ramps up. Drills under simulated match stress, like constrained time, varied ball speed, or point scenario training, can help reset her instinctive responses. 4. Integrating tech, video, sensors, and feedback. High-speed video analysis, wearable kinematic sensors, or real-time feedback tools could help Coco and her team, Coach Daly and others, understand the tiniest shifts in movement that lead to errors. In short, quantifiable reform rather than guessing. 4. Why now is the perfect time? High stakes, high reward, the U.S. Open looms. Gauff has to reset before Grand Slam pressure peaks again. PFSN. Essentially sports. Momentum versus doubts. Fans and critics are vocal. One posted, "It's not that Coco is not winning. It's how she's been sabotaging her own serve in the process." Another fretted over her frequent double faults. It is not normal for a top player to throw up more than 20 double faults in match after match. PFSN. Music to Machi's ears. If Gauff addresses these, she not only silences critics, but redefines her potential. Confidence underpinned by science. Gauff fights and knows how to play. Machi enforces, making the point that mental strength can only take you so far if the underlying mechanics are unstable. PFSN. 5. Imagination in action, Coco's training blueprint. Phase 1 assessment week 1. Conduct high-speed camera and sensor analysis on serve and forehand mechanics. Identify inconsistencies in toss, timing, weight shift, or grip. Phase 2. Technical reconstruction, weeks 2 to 3. Work with biomechanists to adjust serve alignment and timing. Practice forehand drills for consistency and control, especially under fatigue. Phase 3. Pressure simulation, weeks 4 to 5. Play tie-break or sudden death drills to replicate U.S. Open tension. Use feedback systems to cue early detection of form breakdowns. Phase 4. Integration and launch, week 6 to 8. Transition to competitive match play with adjusted mechanics. Combine confidence-building routines, like match journaling and mental imagery, with biomechanical reminders. 6. Future-proofing greatness. Machi asserts that fixing these issues could propel Coco not just to number 1, but keep her there for a long time, due to her athletic backbone and on-court savvy. PFSN. With relentless serve and forehand reliability, Gauff could combine her sprinting speed, aggressive baseline play, and smart coaching into a more invincible package. It transforms her from talented with flair into champion with consistency. 7. Final serve. Creativity meets calculation. The idea of a science-based plan is not about cold, clinical training. It's the alchemy of precision and passion. It's about giving Coco Gauff a foundation so robust that under the fiercest pressure, her execution remains impeccable. In an era where athletes are sculpted with data and determination, this is her moment to transcend her youth and become a legend whose brilliance is both breathtaking and bulletproof.